so it's nice to have a small group, and a couple of you were not there on Monday, all right? Were you there on Monday, Denise? I don't think you were there on Monday.
Yes, I was.
No, you were, okay. It's just, yep, okay, Alina wasn't there. All right, so this week the theme is inner circle. So the question for the ladies were, if you were not in this group, what are the chances you would have met each other in this inner circle?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Then the next question is, what has this inner circle done for you so far? Whether you have been here for the beginning, you just started, or you halfway through, what has this inner circle done for you? Type into the chat and then we share. Oh, since a small group, you guys can start sharing instead of typing. So what has this inner circle done for you?
Oh my God.
A lot of reinforcing, obviously, what we all know, just wanting to put it all together differently.
Action.
Yeah, and look at things differently, from a different light, different perspective, different point of view, and able to see similar things in other people, where they are, where they're not, and how they're doing what they're doing as well, you know, just learning by seeing other people's examples and evaluating your own space and place in the world.
Good, beautiful. So this inner circle has become a mirror for you.
Yes, yeah, you could say that, yeah. A mirror.
Because it is important
point of
for
reference.
us.
A point of reference, yeah.
Beautiful. Because it's important for us to be able to look into the mirror, knowing who we are and who we are surrounding by.
Learning to love one another, learning to love yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Learning to reach out, learning to know. I don't know about you guys, but like I said, and I've said it many times, prior to this, you know, nobody would have heard me speak the way I am. I've never been vulnerable. I feel safe that I can talk. I'm in a safe container. I can not only be myself, but I be the person I'm supposed to be. And I'm never alone. I don't feel like I'm alone in this. So yeah.
Beautiful. You're never alone. You know people are standing by you. Alina, you've been waiting politely.
I would say just learning from other people and being able to reach out. I mean, that's a big thing for me, because I don't like to reach out to people, because I feel like I can do everything by myself.
Yeah, it's okay, honey. We're the sort of women like that, except we're like double and triple your age, right, ladies? Like, yeah. So it's good that you're doing it now, and not waiting until you're my age to go, shit, should have reached it earlier, right? Yeah, no. But we're all doing it when we're meant to do it, yeah.
But Alina, remember, I'm very proud of you. It's not easy, but it's not difficult at the same time. But for you right now, it is hard. You're shifting.
It is hard, but
okay.
I'll continue to reach out.
It's learning to let go, learning to be vulnerable. That is okay, but you don't have to show it to everyone, because not everyone could hold you. So the main point is, we need to learn who other people truly is or are in our inner circle.
So who's got your back, Alina? I don't know about you guys, but for people have got my back here. I've got your back. Got people's back. You know, it's never.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. we've got each other's backs. No one else is going to do it for us, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Best mates that we grew up with, suddenly when we become a little bit, emotional, we start talking about really strange things that they don't normally talk about. They go in the opposite direction. So it's a bit too, and you're
too
not
deep.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
And like I didn't get to explain this, but I think Cass spoke to Catherine the other day about this. My son-in-law and a few other people in the industry have always known me as getting the shit done. I'm the person they bring in. No one else can fix the problems in this industry. When you get to me, and my point, I have to sort out a solution and rebuild. All right, which means I've got to go in and kick heads. I've got to do terrible. I think they're terrible things, but they're also very good lessons to be learned from everybody that's been in this, that are in there. However, my son-in-law has this perception. I should be in a suit. I should be out the door at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I come home like 9 o'clock at night and tell everybody, get out of my effing way because I'm exhausted. I grab my glass of wine. I haven't eaten yet. And then I want to listen to everybody. Right?
Right.
Yeah. I work stupid long hours, like I said, but my son-in-law he's struggling to deal with this person that is, okay, no problem. Let's sit down and have a chat. I'm not in a rush. I don't get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go spastic outside the door and jump in the car and drive like a nutcase. And then, I'm just not doing that anymore. He's struggling with that, not me. Others are struggling with that, not me.
Whose problem is that?
That's not mine. I'm in a better place, guys. Spiritually, physically, and mentally, I'm in a better place. I'm no longer running on survival. I have triggers.
I have the same thing with waiting for this job. Everybody else is more anxious about it than I was because I knew it would happen sooner or later. It's interesting, isn't it?
It is, because they're so used to you working. They're so used to you being in charge, being the dominant, being the matron, being in charge, being in control. But now it's like, you know what? I'll control what I need to control. This is yours. I don't need to get involved. I don't need to do that.
Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. So the next question. Did you have an inner circle before here? If you do,
it was different.
Looking at that inner circle, not that we are better. We are all human beings. We all have our shortcomings. But what was that inner circle like?
It was different. Oh, do we write it or talk about it?
Well, it's a small group. We can talk about it.
Okay. Will someone else start? Because I always, come on.
It's different. You can't talk to them about things that are deep.
That's right.
Like deep conversations and about how you can change and open-mindedness, those things like that. It sometimes is really hard to find. You only have like a certain group of people maybe that will listen to you or not think that you're insanely crazy.
Yeah, that's very true, honey. It's very true.
Well, not able to talk about the spiritual stuff, but just talking about like, I think I want to do better. I don't want to do nursing.
Why do you want to do that? Why are you rocking the boat? Why are you rocking the boat? Why are you rocking the boat? You're earning money. You should be quiet. No one's going to.
You're making great money. Yeah.
No.
Why would you want to?
There you go. Are you happy?
They've been nurses.
So my question to you both is, but I'm the sort of person to say, and I'd say, but are you happy? Does it fulfill you?
Are you passionate about it?
Yeah. Where's your passion? What makes you get up in the morning? Apart from your kids, by the way, I'm not blind. I'm just saying, apart from your children, what else would you get up for? There she is. She's popped her head up.
Oh my God, I was in a rush.
Get yourself to the office and join in the discussion.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking.
I need to
I,
sorry.
I have a few circles of friends. So I have spiritual friends. I have people that I can have deep intellectual conversations with. I have other friends that I can have lots of fun with. I have other friends that might do particular things with. So there's a rotating inner circle, I suppose, and I've had friends that are very long time friends that have secrets of mine, you know, have held secrets, and I have secrets of theirs as well. So for me, I've split up my inner circle from not just 3 or 4 or 5 people that do everything for me to I guess what I call a village of people, and I will go to this person for that, or that group for this, or whatever. So I found that before, and I still have those circles as well. So for me, this is another circle. It does have a you know, a bit like the Olympic rings. There's a bit of overlap with some of those circles as well. But you know, I think maybe all of those circles are inside this circle.
Yeah.
Shall I draw a picture?
No,
Hmm.
I get you, Denise, because I'm
Yeah.
at an age where I have friends that have not grown, friends that are too
Yes.
scared to step out of the square or circle, friends that have shared things with me, and then I've said something and they've gone, "How did you know that?" And you go, "I listen to what you're not saying." That's
Okay.
that's what friends should do, is hear everything, their body language, to the tone of the voice, to the change of the way that they're looking at you when they're talking to you, whether it's direct or indirect. And it's all in a matter of seconds, milliseconds. Or the energy. I didn't like the energy I was walking into. So I changed it. I wanted to have that energy that didn't suck me like a succubus. You know, okay, it's enough for you. It's like, you know, it's really sad. But, you know, Catherine's, I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to meet the eons, the decades of relationships that she had held from the time that she was here. And it's not just people her age, people older, younger people. So she touches everyone. And not everybody understands what she does. They just love her. You know, that's amazing that she's been able to do that. In my line of work, it was very difficult to have relationships with, unless it was with men. There was no females. So it's really hard to explain to your hubby while you're sitting there drinking with 3 guys and smoking cigars and going, you know, "Hey, honey, what do you want me to say?" So, you know, I just, my girlfriends I had on hand.
Okay, interesting. Let's get back to Denise, what she just described, that she has many circle of friends. Okay. But are they really in your inner circle? That's the question. No need to justify. It's not questioning, but I would like you to think about it. Because when we have so many friends, how many of they truly deep down knowing you? If you rock up one day, let's have a coffee, would they remember how you would like to have your coffee? Yes, I believe that when they're true friends, they might not be necessarily my inner circle, but they would know your liking. Because I love chocolate. I have a girlfriend at uni that she doesn't like chocolate, and I couldn't believe it.
I know,
But
they
I
exist.
really, yeah, I know, weird.
I know.
But that's probably why she's not in my inner circle anymore.
I completely understand that.
Okay.
Well,
So
I can add to that, Catherine, because after work I went to see somebody that's a new friend, less than a year, and they offered me a cup of tea and said, "Oh, I've got a tea bag in the car, I'll get it." And he goes, "Now," so he looked at it and said, "Green tea, that's the one you always drink?" And I go, "Yes." He goes, "Right, next time I go shopping, I'm going to get some for you, so that's always here for you, because you know, I don't want you to have to supply your own when you come to my house." So a lot of my friends have done that. So yes, a lot of friends do that. They have green tea. People that live a long way away, you know, see on a irregular basis, if they know I'm coming, they will get green tea for me and have it in their home. So yes, and that's an excellent point of reference, Catherine, about whether people are considering me as how important I am to them, to make sure that they have what I drink, you know.
Yeah.
Another
So
friend.
that's an example. Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to tell you guys is we know people cares. Okay. People who would go out their way to make sure that they don't drink green tea, but I'll keep one for Denise. So next time when she comes. Then the next question is, how many of those friends, if your car broke down is about an hour and a half away from Darwin, how many of them would drop everything at that moment to come out and rescue you?
In Darwin, I could probably list 10 people that would do that.
Good.
What about in South
Among-
Australia?
In South Australia, or in Adelaide, because
Yeah.
they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half a dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So that's
Mm.
great, knowing that people have your back, right? So those are the friends who do it for you. But what would you define that the people mostly in your inner circle? How many of them know your deep down secret, or you had nothing to hide from them?
Nothing to hide. I probably haven't shared one thing with anybody, but just about everything else I've shared with a lot of people.
Yeah. So, like, it's not like we have to
talk
open like that, right? No, it's not talking too much, Denise. I would like to help you guys to think about who are those people that you consider now are in your inner circle, or how truly are they in your inner circle? All right. Well, Tamara is not here tonight, but she has nothing to hide. She would share with people that she's in multiple, what's the correct name? Multiple relationships. Polyamory. Okay. So if we were coming out, if we say, I have chosen that lifestyle, what would be your girlfriend say to you guys?
Oh, there's one. There's a lot of things I want to say. Yeah. Okay.
What would people say? If you would say, really? And a lot would ask, how did that come about? How long has that been going on for? How do you deal with that?
Instead of like,
wow. They would ask. And then they'd probably ask, are you serious as well? But I'd have to be very...
when they ask you how serious you are?
Isn't it lovely? She answers that. Sorry, can I just say the responses I would get was, okay, that doesn't surprise us. Well, we get that.
Yeah.
Because I used to say it when I was younger. Does my husband want another wife? And I'd be happy to just bring in the bacon.
Yeah, well, I've said that too, but no, I don't think anybody ever took me seriously. I really don't think that anybody would believe me, to be quite honest. They'd go like, frigging losing it, Denise.
Or the other question would be, how many of them will just accept that you have made the choice instead of convince you? Have you thought about seriously? Are you kidding? How many of them would just accept that this is my decision? I respect your choice.
I would. I would.
Denise
don't
probably
think
is like
any-
shocked. It's like, what is a motor? No,
I
it's just
don't
an
think
example. It's just a very
single-
left field question. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would believe me because I don't think I could be convincing enough.
Oh,
Because
just a
it
very
wouldn't
left
be-
field question. Or
because it wouldn't be
Denise,
true.
maybe if you were married and this time you would say, hey, I just want to have a toy boy. How many of them say,
Oh,
good on you?
that they would believe. They would believe that. They would believe.
They would
And
believe
most-
or they would support you.
No,
Or like
no,
my
no.
friend told me that I love dating younger men. I'm like, good on you. Be the cool
Yeah.
girl that I wish I want to be.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. I think most of them would be very, very supportive of that.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah. And some of them would like to know, like, tell me details how you managed to get a younger toy boy. That, like, when I did have a very younger man in my life, they all wanted to know everything, the ins and outs, all about it. So, yeah, and none of
But
them
were
were
they
disapproving.
proud of you, or it's like, I want to do that too. I
Um,
want to do what you're having.
they all want it, but they don't want to make the effort to do it. So they were happy to live vicariously through my life, but yeah, they weren't. Nobody was negative about it. Whatever Denise wants, Denise will do.
It's not
We're
how they
gonna
feel,
stop it.
but like, did they accept that your decision? Good.
Mm.
All right. Alina, a bit confronting for you to talk about relationship, but like your friends
Yeah,
would
they wouldn't
just
believe me.
say, yeah.
They would be like, "Hmm, that's interesting."
Mm. So when they say that's interesting, you feel that being accepted or being rejected?
I don't know if they accepted it, they would just be like, okay, what's your decision?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I wouldn't
So-
need their approval.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not
I
about whether
wouldn't
they
need their approval.
is we're talking about who do you know, who are your inner circle. When you make a decision, how would they respond to you, not reacting to you?
They would probably ask questions. How it came about. When did it happen? What was your reasoning? Just ask
So instead
questions.
of like not worry about what they're thinking, you need to explain yourself. What, why, and how, and when. Do we have to?
Yeah.
If they were in our inner circle, do they need to
They don't
ask
have-
when? How did
They
this
don't
happen?
have to.
Okay. So the challenge for you guys is we could have many different circles of
Can
friends.
ask that.
I
It's
do.
up to you whether you want to answer it.
Mhm.
And Marie, want to add on your stuff?
Sorry.
Sorry, who was speaking just now is a bit lagging on my end. So
Am I delayed?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
go to your office.
Oh, I can't. I've got oil on the stove.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Dad, don't.
No, don't.
No,
No,
my
please.
computer's in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. All right. No, next time when you come over, I'll give you the booster because I'll extra booster for your internet.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So what would you like to share?
Me?
Yes.
Mm.
you
On
said
my
something.
on what? Inner circle friends or
Yeah.
oh
What's
no,
your
I
inner-
was saying to Alina that like your friends can ask you why and that to you, whether you answer the question or not. Like you don't have to,
Mm.
No, you don't. It's a choice.
but you know,
can
my
share
friends
whatever you
wouldn't
want to
believe me. Yeah.
But there should be no fear of judgment when you're with your inner circle.
Mm.
Mm.
And that's the message that, you know, you're not judged here. So if you decided you wanted to do it, we'd support you in either way.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not so with that particular topic, but it's like, do you feel safe in your inner circle to share anything or everything?
Just a few people.
I have a very, very small inner circle. Please.
It's not big
This
or
is Hot
small.
Wheels.
Yeah, it's about your inner circle is, you could have 3, 4, but they will go and catch you. And you do the same thing for them. And different time and season, your inner circle might be different.
It's like leaves and branches and the trunk of a tree, the seasons of life, and how people come in and out.
Mhm.
So the roots and the foundations of the people that you want are the people that are the roots,
Yeah.
that are there for forever.
No
Mm.
matter where they're at.
That's right.
Mm. Mm. Exactly. Okay. Then the challenge is for your former inner circle or from your friends, what you learn from here, what do you think you could do for them to uplift them, means uplifting their standard so that they could travel on this very similar journey that you have been doing? What is one thing you could offer to your friends? You can't force them, but if they show some interest, what would you offer? What could you offer them?
Unconditional love, so that they feel comfortable, and they would respect what you say to them, enough to listen, and possibly discuss or ask questions about.
Is that how you feel, Denise, with this group? Do you
Yeah,
feel like you're loved?
Yes.
Good. Because you are. Because you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Good. I'm not letting Elena or Anne Marie out. I'm just pointing that out, Anne Marie knows she's loved. Elena's learning that she's loved. Catherine knows. Oh, anyway.
Mhm. Okay, good. All right. Any question? Okay. Then if you don't have any question, I will continue to ask more questions. So you all take this as in your inner circle, right? So my question for you is, what could you offer to elevate this inner circle? What could you offer?
On top of what we already do? On top of what we already do?
What does that mean? Because we are doer. Do we really need to do, or what could you offer?
Just support and a listening ear. Encouragement.
Offer my heart, myself.
Understanding.
Yep. That they know that you guys know that you can pick the phone up no matter what time of day.
Compassion.
Absolutely. Yep.
Beautiful. To give them a safe place, be themselves, no matter where they are at this part of the journey or different part of the journey. Beautiful. All right. Actually, that's a lot for you guys to reflect on. Because what we can learn here is possibly we could translate these skills into other area of your life, whether it's your work, your family, anywhere you go, is to help people to feel safe and meet where they are at, instead of expecting them to be at where you are at.
No. We're all at different stages of our journey.
Good. All right. So be confident, be you.